A lot of Americans, there is no greater honor than serving our nation. But war, it can certainly take a toll on anyone. And for these brave men and women, coming home is often just the beginning of their fight.
Now, one local organization is trying to make the road home easier. News Channel 5's Jason Hackett has one vet's story and how the Wounded Veterans Relief Fund came to his rescue.
For Giovanni Rivera Soto, service to our country is in his blood.
I have 3 uncles that served in Vietnam. My grandfather served in the Korean War.
Soto was recruited by the Marine Corps in Puerto Rico and shipped off to basic training on Parris Island. Then in 2006, he got the call as he was sent off to Camp Habanaya in Iraq.
I played more of a support role. You know, I wasn't in a firefight. I was more of coordinating on the radio.
But for Soto, like many others who served, the ugliness of war had its toll.
Hearing the firefights on the radio, seeing from far away the IEDs blowing up my friends, witnessing friends coming back scarred, maimed. As cold-hearted as it sounds, you have to shake it off and continue on with the next day, the next mission.
By the time Giovanni got back to the States, the images weighed on him.
A human being can only hold so much.
Post-traumatic stress disorder sent his life into a spiral, affecting his family life, his health, his finances.
The not being able to sleep, the checking behind yourself so much. I was behind on my light bill. I was behind on my homeowners association, my mortgage.
That's when he found the folks at the Wounded Veterans Relief Fund. The organization steps in to fill the financial gaps for veterans, taking away a burden that only adds to the stress.
It's also healing for me to be able to give back.
Michael Durkee is the executive director and a veteran himself. Despite only 4 full-time employees, his organization is making a difference.
Since 2009, we've helped over 9,000 veterans and their family members.
In less than 30 minutes, they paid for my light bill.
For veterans like Giovanni, it can be life-changing.
So that financial crisis doesn't turn into frustration, and then that frustration turns into anger towards their spouse, and then that trickles down to the children. It allows a veteran a little bit of space for them to breathe.
A breath of fresh air that has made a world of difference.
Wounded Veterans Relief Fund, they make it family. They really do.
Jason Hackett, WPTV News Channel 5.
Such an important and a wonderful organization, one close to your heart.
Absolutely. Every year, this fabulous organization invites me to MC their largest fundraising event of the year, and their ball is this upcoming Saturday. All the money raised goes to these veterans, like you've just met here. And I love this organization because they are a grassroots organization. You heard Mike Durkee there say they have 4 full-time employees, and some of them part-time actually, just 4 staff members to put this all together, and they literally step in that gap where the pressure is on these veterans to pull their life around and they just need a little help to get back on their feet. They really stand in that gap and make it possible for them.
It's great what you're doing and the attention bringing to it. That's the most important.
If you'd like to still join us this weekend, tickets are available. You can go to WVRF.org and get tickets right now. Still ahead here on News Channel.